Young and the Restless, on Friday, May 7th, Chelsea panicked to see Adam, bloody, show up at her doorstep. When Chelsea opened the door to leave, she would imagine Adam watching, staring at her and screaming. Chloe Mitchell is actually standing there, so she will wonder what's going on. Chelsea is hallucinating because she has many weird thoughts about Adam, making her haunt the figure of Adam. Chelsea will admit that she's going crazy and will gossip about Chloe's dissatisfaction with her. Chelsea was struggling to get ready to go out. At Chelsea Lawson's, she'd run around and drop a book out of nervousness. Chelsea would eventually take her purse and a cane as she headed to the door. Chelsea will insist she will continue to act on a slow recovery and will feel like Chloe can help her. Chloe would think it would be good when she arrived because she wanted to tell Chelsea to get out of the penthouse and into town. Chloe advised Chelsea to stop before anything leaked. Ray will track the women suspiciously, and he will have an arrest warrant for Chelsea when he has enough evidence. With Chelsea, she still showed an innocent face in front of Ray. She would hobble using the stick with Chloe cheering her on. After Chloe and Chelsea sit down, Chloe will notice Ray nearby and tell Chelsea the pressure is on. Chelsea's involuntary words made Ray more suspicious when she intended to leave the city. That would frighten Chloe, as she would assume they were the new directions Ray suggested. Chelsea would object that even if Ray doubts anything, there is no evidence. After hearing this news, Ray will arrange a 24-hour Chelsea monitor to make sure she cannot run away.
Renderforest.com.
Chelsea also seemed curious about Adam's situation. She wanted to ask Ray if it was. Chelsea would ask if there was any clue about Adam or not. So Ray would suggest the case was following a new direction to expand the investigation, which scared Chelsea. After Ray leaves, Sharon will get a call about Faith's sudden crisis and take off. As for Chelsea and Chloe, they'll go back to the penthouse and find Victor sitting there. Victor will tell Chelsea that the baton is a good touch, but she will ask to know how he got in the penthouse. The time has come. Victor should act so that Chelsea must confess all the crimes. After Victor confesses that Adam has given him a key for emergencies, he will wonder if Chelsea will go out celebrating the destruction of his son's life. Victor will eventually admit that he's there to deliver an ultimatum. In the dark room, Victor shouted at Chelsea. He would urge Chelsea to confess her crimes to the police and delete Adam's name. If Chelsea did that, then Victor wouldn't take Connor Newman from her. Chelsea's fierce face frightens Victor. He will retaliate by asking if Chelsea wants to try him. He insists it won't be difficult to get custody because Connor's father is a fugitive and his mother is a con man recovering from a stroke. Victor will force Chelsea to confess every crime, so stay tuned to see what she comes up with. YNR channel will have many other great Young and the Restless news and updates for you, so please make us your source of access.